Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a tutorial on how to solve the clock. So before we get started, I'm just going to explain to you all the features of what a clock has. And this is like an event that's kind of controversial in the WCA. Like, some people want it removed, but some people really want it to stay. Today I'm going to teach you how to solve it. So first up, these pins right here. So if you play around with this, you might figure out that if you push one pin up and then if you try to turn the gear, it spins the arrows on the like axis of the pin. So like the clocks all around the pin will all turn if the pin is up. And the goal of this puzzle is to get all the arrows at 12. So when it's mixed up, all the arrows are at different times. And same here, like if you push this pin up, then these 4 turn around it. If you push 2 at the same time, then these 4 and these 4 will combine, and then 6 of them will turn. And then, as you can figure, if you push 3 up, then these 4, and these 4 will turn. This one will not. And if you push all of them up, then every single of the arrows will turn. So I'm gonna mix this up and let's get started. Okay, so I think I've gotten this mixed up enough. So the first step in solving the clock will be to make a white cross, or it's not white, but just make a cross in the center, just like on regular cubes. It's pretty similar. So first we're going to match up this clock with the clock above it. So first look at the clock on top, and right now it's at 5 o'clock. So what you're going to do first is match this to 5 o'clock. So we're going to push this pin up to only make this clock move, match it to 5. Now they're matched up. We can push this down, and then we're going to push this pin up right above it, and we're going to try to match these two with this one. But as you can see right now, they're already matched. So for instance, if they were not, it would look like now I'm going to show you, like, if they're not already at the same time, then we're going to push this up to match these 3 to be at the same time. They're at 8 o'clock. After you've done that, move the pin right next to it, and now we're going to match these 3 with this one. So we're just going to move it to 12 since this one is at 12. Now as you can see, we have 4 of the clocks at 12 o'clock. Now we just need to match it up with this last one, which will make a cross. So we're gonna push both pins up to move these 6 clocks, just to match it up with this. So this is at 7 o'clock, so we can match it up here. Now as you can see, they're all matched up, and now we can just bring all of the pins up and then bring it to 12 o'clock. And now you can see we have our cross all pointing at 12. So after you're done with this step, you don't have to worry about matching the other clocks. Just flip it over and repeat. So we're going to match this up with this first step. So we're going to move this pin up, move this bottom gear to 9 o'clock. Now move this pin up, move this gear to 5 o'clock. Push it down, and then move this pin up, and then match these 3 to 2 o'clock. Now we got lucky. This one is also matched it to 2 o'clock, but if it wasn't, then you would just move these 2 pins up and then match it up accordingly. So after you've gotten these matched up, then we bring it back to 12, so we can bring all the pins up and then move any gear you want to 12, but I prefer to do this one. And now we have it at 12. So now if we flip it over, we have a cross on this side and we have a cross on this side. So what's next is to just solve the remainder of the clock and the four corners. So first up, we're gonna match these five, this cross to this clock. So what we're gonna do is, since we're trying to match this clock, we're gonna put this pin down and then go to the left gear and move these 5 clocks to the same time as this one. So since this is at 1, we move all of these 5 to 1 o'clock. Okay, now we got it paired up. Now we're going to have to pair up this one. So we're going to push this down, but put this back up. And now instead of the so now we just pair it up to 9 o'clock. There we go. Now we want to pair it up to this. So we're going to put this pin down, put this pin back up. Now we're going to move these clocks to 5 o'clock. Now we're on the last final clock to pair up, which is this one. And you might have figured it out. Yes, we put this pin down, these pins up. But this time, instead of the left side, we're going to use the right gear and pair it up to 3 o'clock. And just like that, everything's paired up. And now we can bring all our pins up and then move any gear and bring it to 12. As you can see, we've solved the clock. Like, that's pretty simple. And if you practice it a lot, you can get pretty fast. And for some people, it begins to become like a fun event. Like, I'm getting more into it since I've learned it like a month ago. And I'm probably going to make a video on some of my solves. But yeah, that is how to solve a clock. So yeah, leave comments for suggestions for video ideas, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.